Every time I go to a Korean restaurant, I have three things that I always get in no particular order: bulgogi, bibimbap, and spicy pork belly, which is what I'm making today. I found it at Costco. I was like, no way. So I bought some, I froze half, well, a little less than half, and I'm making a big old batch right now. So I'm not even going to tell you measurements just yet because I'm going to put the recipe down below in the comments. It's just that easy. So all pork belly is, as you can see, it's thick cut bacon that's not been cured in any way. So get the image of belly out of your mind. It's just bacon, thick and uncured. Next, we're going to add an onion, a whole onion. You can use any kind you want. I just happen to have one white onion. So I'm going to peel it all up and slice it. And then we're going to break it apart and just put it right there in that skillet full of pork belly that I've already diced up too. All this is going to cook down and basically disappear anyway, so no need. Just break it up to give it a start. This is so stinking good. Here's some garlic. So garlic is one of the key essentials for any Asian food. Garlic, ginger, green onion. Guess what? All three are going to be in this as well. So just peel your garlic, give it a mash, then dice it up fine. You can even use more if you want. That's up to you. I chose to use 4 in this recipe, but then I found out that's the regular amount for the regular recipe. What the heck? So once it's all diced up fine as the hair on a frog's behind, we're going to throw this on top of our onions and our meat. And everything today is easily accessible. You can find it at your local grocery store, except maybe one. Okay, so this is a Serrano pepper, and I'm going to cut it into bigger chunks. That way, when it comes out, you can decide whether or not you want to eat it. Just adds slight bit more heat. Serranos aren't as hot as you think. So I have squeezable ginger. I prefer this now over anything, just for the ease of it all. So I put squeezable ginger in there. And these are my green onions out of my garden. So I'm going to chop them up into kind of big chunks too. And we're going to throw it on top. And now to this, we're going to add some more flavor. This thing is full of flavor. Layers and layers and layers of goodness. What's next? Brown sugar. So, brown sugar. You need a little bit of sweet to go with the heat. And soy sauce. What's Asian food without soy sauce? Gochujang. Now, gochujang is a hot pepper paste, and you can find it everywhere now. It's super popular. It's like spicy ketchup, just a little thicker and a little spicier. Gochujang is awesome. You can use it in a million things. Try it your next time you make fried rice. Put it in there. So good and full of flavor. On top of that, sesame seed oil. Little goes a long way. So just make sure you don't overdo it with that one. And then finally, this is the only thing that you may have to go to like a Korean store or an Asian market for. It's the red pepper flakes that you use in kimchi. So, and this is where most of your heat comes from actually. But I've seen it in Kroger's. And then finally, black pepper. Ooh, exotic black pepper. So, next thing we're going to do is put it on the stove, crank up that heat to high, and we're just going to keep on stirring and mixing. Stirring and mixing. So this is going to cook for about 15-20 minutes due to the fact that I have so much of it that it took that much longer to cook. Usually it's about 10 to 12 minutes. And then, because I have such a huge amount in here, I took some out and I put it in a wok just to do a little quick crisping up. Everything was fully cooked. I just like my spicy pork belly to be a bit more crispy. So once this was fully cooked, I transferred amount over to this and I added to the wok and I added some sesame seeds. Sesame seeds. Doesn't it already look great? And you can tell that everything's been well combined in the cooking process. And I'm just going to cook this until it gets nice and dark and a little crunchy. Not overly crunchy, though. You don't want to burn it. This is awesome. I really hope you try this. If you can think of another Korean dish you'd like me to make, let me know. Also, think about subscribing to my channel. And please give me a thumbs up. Look at how pretty that is. We got some rice, and I even used it in lettuce wraps. Have a wonderful day, folks.